welcome back to my channel. I am Ash Monet, and today I'm actually sitting in the parking lot of Goodwill. So I'm just shopping around. Don't have no destination today, just feeling good today. Y'all know I like to go to different stores and just, look around, touch little things, and whatever sparks my creativity, I grab it. So I'm gonna take y'all to Goodwill with me. I gotta go to Dollar Tree today to go get some gas. Just don't really have nothing to do today, but I just decided to take y'all along the journey with me. I got y'all propped up in a different location in my car today. We always in my car. Where else we gonna be at? But before we get started, make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post another video. So let's get into this video. All right, see y'all later.
She said, take your time, what's no rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm one. She said, take your time, what's no rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm one. I'm a dog, I'm a money. I can smoke already so hard in my blood, yeah. I see fast, pretty fading, so I got trouble trusting, yeah. But I let my guard down to you. Said I put my guard down to you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a money. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a money. I'm a dog, I'm a money. No crib talking come through, it's time to break it in. 32 live on pants size, cause I'm trying to break it in. New condo, say your name at the front. You can stay if you want. It's been one of those nights I ain't had in a minute. It's been a minute, had to pop a shoe to recreate the feeling. But it's never the same as the first time we did it. First time we did it, but I let my guard down to you. Said I'll put my guard down to you. Said I'll be vulnerable, so you can break my heart if you want to. She said, take your time, what's the rush? Take your time. I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a man. She said, take your time, what's the rush? I said, baby, I'm a dog, I'm a dog, I'm a man.
y'all, so I'm back. Yo, Dollar Tree now, y'all know I gotta stop and talk about Dollar Tree. Yo, Dollar Tree putting out a lot of back to school supplies. There's some cute stuff in there. You probably can find something cheaper someplace else. I have been seeing where you can find some supplies that are cheaper, but Dollar Tree does have school supplies out. They have some nice stuff, as you can see. So check them out. Heck, and even if for my college students, I'm pretty sure those small towns are gonna have like a Dollar Tree. So I would suggest y'all check out your local Dollar Tree for y'all school supplies as well as for y'all food, because I did see where they had like a lot of little miniature little things. And I know if you're living in a dorm, you may only have like a mini fridge, so like space is limited. So if you want to just pick up like your condiments, you know, the mayo, mustard, ketchup and stuff like that, get you some paper plates and forks and stuff, like little stuff like that. If you want to get you some noodles, heck, if you want like a little macaroni bowl, like all the little things that you want to snack on in your dorm room, if you don't want to use up that meal plan downstairs, because that meal plan will go fast. Check out your nearest Dollar Tree, because they definitely have a lot of food, frozen food. Like Dollar Tree is becoming that girl. Well, Dollar Tree has already been that girl, but they have been incorporating a lot of new things, and I really like it. I like the way that they are going with this. With the name brand and off brand, because sometimes it don't even matter the brand. With your finances, you gotta get what you can. So I really appreciate them stepping up and incorporating these new brands. So check them out. Now let's get to Goodwill. This Goodwill here, I am out in Munster, Indiana. This Goodwill out in Munster, no ma'am. I used to shop at this Goodwill a lot, because I actually used to live out in the south suburbs. If you're from Chicago, I'm out in the south suburbs. I used to live in the south suburbs, and I used to come to this Goodwill a lot. It's right across the street from Strack and Vance Hill, you know, Lansing, Munster. Yeah, and I've purchased furniture from here a few times, like good furniture. Like my dining room table, my living room table, my round one, I got it from here. I've purchased quite a few like good pieces from here for a very like discounted rate. Like we talking about $20, $12, $10, you know, good stuff. But I don't know if I just came on the wrong day, but these shelves were a little empty. Not even a little empty, these shelves were empty. These shelves were empty, and I don't know if times is changing, but yeah, wasn't in them. And I have not been in here in a while. And you know, I normally go in, because I've purchased a living room set from them. I've purchased a dining room table from them. I have walked about this store with some good stuff, and I am a thrift girl. Like I know how to thrift, and I know how to put some stuff together. So if y'all got some questions or need some help, put y'all comments in the comment below, because I can definitely help y'all with some stuff. You know, I done did some stuff, chat. So yeah, I don't know what's going on. I'm gonna come back another day to see if they get like another shipment or something. I don't know, but it's bare in there. So I'm about to head on out to go get some gas, because she need gas for sure. But it was just nice. I got off of work, and I didn't really have anything to do today, so I'm like, we got free time, let's go explore some stores. I don't really feel like, because I'm in Indiana, I could go, I could like keep going and go to some other stores, but I really don't want to. I don't really need to. It just so happened I was just right here, so I'm gonna go check it out. But how y'all been? How y'all been? I know my last couple of videos, all right, now stay with it. My last couple of videos, they were older videos from like earlier this year. This is like present day. Today is July 19th. So I done posted a few videos where they were back in like March, April. I think I was talking about Easter. But yeah, I had to get caught up. Because even though I wasn't posting, I still was recording. So now I'm editing and I'm getting these videos out. So thank y'all for rocking with me. Thank y'all for watching my videos, running these views up. I appreciate you. Y'all like me. So yeah, I'm gonna keep recording. Yeah, y'all, we here, we YouTubers, we content creators. I don't know how I'm gonna make this left turn because traffic has picked up. Oh, I don't know how I'm finna get up out of here. I'm gonna have to go around. Okay, I think I might be able to. Hold on, y'all. Yeah, I get that irritated just that quick. Trying to make that left turn. I ain't know. Turn the camera off. But trying to make that left turn, and you know, that whole traffic just become both ways, and then you have an open on one side, but on the other side. So this one car was just moseying this way. I'm like, would you come on? And then he's steady slowing down. Like, man, I'm trying to come out the driveway, so you know his car's coming both ways while I'm coming out this way. So I'm still sitting in the parking lot. I'm trying to creep out because I'm like, okay, I can go after this car. So I see the car, the last car, just moseying his way on down. I'm sitting here like, bro, would you come on? And he's driving up slowly, but like talking to me like, where are you out? Like, what? You know, doing something. And I blew my horn at him because I'm like, would you come on? Like, you see me trying to come out the driveway, out this little parking lot, and you're driving so slow. I'm trying to let you pass so I can go. Like, I'm not gonna jump out in front of you. But why are you slowing down? Not to let me out, slowing down to tell me, you know, whatever. You know, it was just like, so I blew my horn. I'm like, but you go. Like, I'm trying to come out, and I'm waiting on your bum self. Like, come on. That just irritated me. Like, imagine it's like a line of cars behind me. We all trying to go. We waiting on you. We finally got an opening, and it would be really cutting it close if I could just dart out in front of you. So I'm gonna let you pass because ain't no cars coming. But no, you want to slow down. Come on now, let's wrap this up. So yeah, so now I'm on my way to get some gas. I normally get my gas out here in the south suburbs versus the city because for me it's just I feel better getting gas out here, and I don't even honestly look and see if the gas is cheaper. I think it's cheaper out here, but I just, while I'm out here, get my gas and I hop on the expressway. I'm over here eating ginger snaps. Dollar Tree had them. I used to eat ginger snaps as a kid, and so now I'm in a space now where I do things that make me happy. I buy things that make me happy, and even if it's like childhood things I used to do as a kid that make me happy. I'm like, okay. So I think I talked about this before. They're doing things, you know, I would do things to please other people and make other people happy and deprive myself. And I'm like, nope. I mean, I'm not selfish, but I'm like, nah. I'm really honing in on like what makes Ashley happy, like getting back to like being happy and making myself happy, like taking care of self. I'm doing that. So let's see. Raise my window. I don't even know how loud it was for real. It's a gloomy day out, but it's nice. Today is currently 71 degrees, but the sun is not out, so there's a little breeze coming through, and it's nice out. I don't think it's supposed to rain. It looks like it is any day, any moment it's gonna rain, but if it ain't, I think it is. Or do I have any updates? I've been processing a lot of stuff, and I guess I can talk about it because I was talking about it today. I think I'm like pretty much like in this, not in the relationship with my mom, but like stop talking about it. Like I feel like I've come to terms with like what I wanted to do, because my biggest struggle was, well, what are you gonna do, Ashley? Like, what you gonna do with this relationship? Because for the longest I didn't know what I wanted to do. I knew what I wanted, but I haven't received what I wanted when it comes to my relationship with my mother, unfortunately. And so it's not a volatile relationship. Like, it's just different. And I have been slowly removing, like letting go of things. You know, you know, we've had our conversations where again, it's me asking her questions, you know, then we end up arguing, or, you know, just not being in a headspace. And so me not really getting what I wanted out of me constantly asking questions or trying to have conversations. And what could I got Taco Bell? And I honestly, things not really going anywhere. If anything, getting worse, because now I'm starting to ask questions. I was having a hard time figuring out what I wanted, like what type of relationship I wanted with her. And because I was also so hurt, I didn't know how to move on. And I'm still struggling with that now. I think maybe some McDonald's. I'm still struggling with that now, because it's like, you know, like you want people to apologize and mean it and have like that changed behavior. And I have not received that. And so it's hard for me to have any kind of relationship with anybody that who has hurt me, has not apologized for it, has not taken any accountability for it, and I'm supposed to just still like have this friendship or relationship with them. So that's really I'm really struggling with that. 1 second, let me come right back. All right, y'all, I'm back. Got my little snack wrap from McDonald's. Had to move y'all because y'all, my slow self, I think I like y'all here. Something different. But y'all, why my slow self, I put this little phone mount on my window right next to me. It's cool because, you know, I've been struggling trying to figure out where I'm gonna push y'all in my car. And it's also like not distracting. I can still like get the job done. You know, I can drive. Y'all, why my slow self put the phone mount on the window? Now it's time to order the food. How am I raise the window down? So yeah, and now the suction cup was like stuck on the window, and it was like a whole thing. What is that? Y'all can't even see that van. No, that's a different type of van. Okay, yeah. All right, so I'm gonna talk about it. I'm gonna let this go because I think I've like figured out. I don't know. I think I'm just settling because I'm just tired. I could have went to Chick-fil-A, but it's okay. I can get my McDonald's now. I'm just, you know, exhausted from trying to figure it out. So unfortunately, not much has changed, but I just feel like the change is gonna come in on my end. I feel like I'm actually surrendering. It just sounds so bad, but like I feel like I'm settling. I'm just gonna settle and surrender because nothing's gonna change. Because back, I guess, just a long story short, you know, my mom didn't raise me. She had me. My grandparents pretty much raised me and my brother, and they eventually adopted us. My mama wasn't ever on drugs or, you know, anything like that. She just, I don't know. But my grandparents took better care of us. Fast forward, like we growing up, starting to ask questions. You know, never really understood why my mom didn't really raise us, never really came back to really take care of us. Like, you know, as a young lady, I started growing up, I piecing things together. I'm like, okay. Alright, y'all, I'm back. Y'all, the camera freaking fell. So probably won't be right there either. So who knows? But what was I saying? So like, yeah, as I started to get older, like, you know, I started to compare, not even older, even as like a kid, but getting older, I would compare my friends' parents with mine. Like, of course I had older parents because my grandparents were my parents. I wanted young parents. Like, why couldn't my parents be my parents? And so I was dealing with that, asking a lot of questions. And then as I got older, you know, I was trying to, you know, when you a kid, adults will kind of tell you anything and you just kind of got to run with it. Or, you know, you a kid, you really can't comprehend what they saying for real. So My mama did have a lot of excuses when we were kids, but you know, at that time I didn't really know they were excuses. I love my mama, and my mama said, you know, and that was that. And so as life started moving, you know, I started asking questions. You know, I remember being in college, and I would always cry, like I couldn't. Okay, I don't know. Hold on. Bear with me. Alright, y'all, bear with me. The phone keep falling. I'm trying to tell my story in this car while I use this other phone mount. And it's the little phone mount from TikTok that everybody was saying, the little suction cup at the bottom, and you click it on there and the thing get to moving and stuff. Yeah, this one, and on the window is great, but like in my car, on this top part, not even great. Well, I'm gonna turn this down, y'all. I'm high. I hope it ain't loud. So yeah, so I started asking questions, and I could not watch like a movie where a mother and daughter had like a great relationship or they mended their relationship. Yeah, I would cry. I would cry because I never understood why I couldn't have that. And I always wanted a relationship with my mom. And to be honest, I never really had a relationship with my mom. You know, my mom was there, but it wasn't a relationship. And honestly, she really wasn't there. Like, I knew who she was. She'll come around from time to time. I would go see her, you know, from time to time, but it really wasn't a relationship for real. And then, like, as I started, you know, being more mobile and driving and stuff, like, you know, it would be more so me making the effort because I can drive. I'm the one going to her. Or like, if I wanted to go to concerts, you know, we would be like concert buddies. And so we did have, you know, like, we were like starting to form a relationship like that. But then, like, I eventually felt like it was one-sided because I was the one that was mobile and she wasn't. So I felt like I was the one that was always doing. And I started to get annoyed because I felt like I would want to hang out with her, but hanging out with her would entail like me taking her grocery shopping, me taking her to, like, it was me doing, and I didn't like that. And then I kind of started to like peep certain things, and I started to question certain things, and then certain things just wasn't adding up. And so now that was me making the effort to like have a relationship with her, that I was like pretty much like a older teenager, young adult. And so now, fast forward, I move into the same house as her, the same building as her. I'll say the same building as her. And I thought that our relationship would get better. For some reason, I always thought the reason why my mom and our relationship wasn't as close because we weren't close in proximity. You know, we just weren't close. And so I figured, oh, okay, we're moving into the same building, things should get better. I will literally pretty much see her every day. Honestly, things got worse, and I never thought that this would have ever happened. But it really got worse because I felt like I was able to see my mother's true colors. And, you know, once again, it's been me reaching out and trying to build a relationship. It's always been me, and me just putting out. And yeah, there's a few times I would ask my mom for things like, hey, you got some aluminum foil? Hey, you got some paper? She'll give it. But like, I just felt like me always putting it out. Even the story, like when it came to who was my biological father, you know, it was me going against the grain, figuring it out alone. You know, she didn't have anything for me. She said the guy wasn't my daddy, but he was. And still to this day, we still haven't really gotten over that. Just somewhat of a breakthrough, because she said she believed that the other guy was my daddy for so long that it's hard for the process that the guy who really is my father is my dad. So that's where we are with that. And so now the present day, you know, after going through all of this stuff, like confronting her about my dad, just trying to have a relationship with her, just her taking accountability for her actions and like how she has played a role in like how our relationship is now. You know, she doesn't really take any accountability, which has caused really deep wounds for me, like really, really, really deep wounds. And it's just hard. It has been hard for me to forgive, you know, and be able to move on. And for, like, I feel like all of my life I've been trying to have a relationship with her, at least a mother and daughter relationship, some type of mother and daughter healthy, good relationship. And now, knowing what I know now, I don't think that we will ever have a healthy mother and daughter cookie cutter relationship. I've been trying to figure out what type of relationship I want to have with her, because sometimes I feel like I'm go no contact, and then some days I'm like, you know, I do want a relationship with her, I just don't know how. But then now it's like, okay, you know how they teach you, like, you know, you ain't gotta deal with nobody that hurts you, you know, move on, cut them folks off if they can't take accountability, you know, they hurt you and can't take accountability, move on. But then it's like, that's my mom. And it's just hard for me to, like, not have an apology and not have any accountability taken on her actions, for me to let my guard back down, let her back in, and have some type of relationship with her. I don't know how to have a relationship with her without that. And so I'm trying to move on without getting that, if that makes sense. So I hope this don't sound crazy, but that's just what it is. I'm trying to move on and have a relationship with a person without changed behavior, without an apology, without accountability. But at the end of the day, that's my mother. So it's been really hard for me. And as of recently, I feel like I just need to surrender and just let everything go, and just realize that she's never going to change. I need to accept her for who she is. But even with that, like, and yeah, not expect anything from her. And it's, for some reason, it is just so hard for me to comprehend that. I don't know why I cannot comprehend that, and then just wake up and we're all good, you know, and I'm just being me. And it's really hard for me to do that, because I feel like who I am and how I show up is me giving and me doing. And so that means I'm people pleasing. I'm giving my all to a person I feel like that does not deserve it. But me going against all of that has also caused me so much pain and trauma. And I've been going back and forth with this for so long, and I have not received a resolve. So I don't know what I'm supposed to be doing besides just giving up and giving in, and just going back to what I was doing before all of this even happened, before I started asking questions, and before I started, you know, all this other stuff, speaking up for myself. Like, I don't know, it's hard. I done talked to so many people, I done prayed about it, I done been to therapy, I done wrote a letter, and honestly, I'm actually exhausted about this whole entire situation. I'm exhausted trying to figure out how to have a relationship. I want a relationship with her. I don't want to dislike her. You know, that's my mom. I want something. I don't even know what I want anymore, because if she's not going to change, then what does that relationship look like? How can I continue to show up as myself with a person that has not changed? You know, like, that's the part where I'm struggling real bad, like really bad. So I don't even know what other way to explain it. It's weird. So yeah, I kind of feel like I'm falling into like this slump of like, girl, just give up, you know, accept, like, if people accept her for who she is, okay, I accept that, but then what? Like, what am I supposed to do with that? Like, how can I still be kind-hearted and my full self, and not tense up and hold back and have resentment? And how body tense up because I don't know what she's gonna say. I don't know what she's gonna do. I don't know if she's gonna ruin the day, ruin the moment, ruin the vibe. It's like I always have to be prepared for, like, you know, her being a victim, her not having kind of, like, it's something, and it's just, I'm just exhausted. I'm really exhausted. I don't know. I really hope I'm making sense, because to be honest, I'm not even making sense anymore. Like, girl, let it go. I'm trying to let it go. I just don't know, like, what I'm supposed to do after I let it go. Like, I'm trying to, like, let it go and then move on. Like, I just feel like I'm giving in. I did all of this stuff just to come back, so still nothing has changed. And I'm supposed to just continue to be myself around her and keep showing up and keep doing for her, and as if nothing has changed. And that doesn't make me happy, because if it was anybody else, I would be a fool. So why am I not a fool this time? Because of who she is. I don't know, I still have questions, but I'm feeling like, you know what, she's not gonna step up. Like, as far as like matriarch, like when my grandmother passes on, you know, my mom is supposed to be like the matriarch, like the woman of the wisdom, like that person, the mother of the family. And she's not the mother. I'm the mother. And there goes that resentment too, because I feel like I'm being put in a situation where I'm like, oh, I'm not ready. And it's like, but you're the mother. You're supposed to do that. But she doesn't have like that motherly instinct. Like, we know, my siblings, I collectively and slowly have learned, yeah, we ain't. No, she ain't. You know, and it's disheartening, but feeling like I now have to step up because of who I am and take a different approach, including being like a mother to her. Like, we switching roles. I'm having a hard time accepting that role. And I just feel like I need to like let it go and just embrace the role, even though it don't make sense to me. But yeah, feeling like I have to just stop trying to fight it and embrace that role of being the next matriarch in line, because it's not her. And it's not because she won't be here, but it's because she just ain't got it like that. And like I hate to say, oh, because she got a mental illness. I don't know if it's a personality character. I don't know what the heck it is, but no. So that's that. That's where I'm at with that situation. Like, and I'm struggling to give in, because I'm like, girl, no. But I really feel like that's where I'm at. Like, how I move, it's to protect her, you know, because I'm the mother. To take it, just know that I'm gonna be taking care of her. And it just sounds so crazy, all the things that I've said, you know, that girl, just know that you're the mother, you're the one that's gonna be taking care of her. You need to make moves to make sure that she's okay as well, because even though, yes, she should be making the moves and having that motherly instinct to make sure that you're okay, she's not, and she won't. And so therefore, you need to make sure that you're covered, you know, and you love her, you care for her, you don't want to have to make sure that she's covered too. And that's really a hard pill to swallow, because it's like, if you ain't covering me, why I ain't covering you? I ain't covering you either, you know. But yeah, that's where we are. Woo, child. I mean, I hope this helps somebody. I don't even know if, I don't know, but yeah, I hope this helps somebody that's going through with a parent, sibling, or whoever. Like, y'all, you ain't the only one. And this is a lot. This is a lot, but this is where we are, you know. Yeah. So, enough about that. I got my gas. I done gave y'all a little story time. Now I'm headed home. No, I'm not. I'm not headed home. I am headed to my storage. And then my grandparents' house. And then I'm going home. Oh, I could go home and then do all that other stuff tomorrow. This is me processing my thoughts because I don't want to go home. I don't have anything to do. I just want to go home now because I can go to my storage and get the things that I need. That's gonna take some time. That's work. And then go to my grandparents' house. That's gonna take some time, and that's work as well. So it's like, do you want to go work twice again, or just start fresh tomorrow and earlier? I think that's what I'm gonna do. Yep, that's what I'm going to do. But all right, y'all, I done gave y'all a little story time, life update. Yeah. So make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and click the notification bell so that you can be. Y'all be trying to talk so fast. I'm gonna slow it down. Let's start this over. Make sure that you like, comment, and subscribe, and click that notification bell so that you can be notified whenever I post another video. All right, peace.
Basic, you live life on an everyday basis with hope and justice.